Hey guys, it's JD from Ponzo World, and today we're unboxing and reviewing these solar deck lights made by APONUO. Now these are $33 deck lights that you can find on Amazon. Links will be in the description below. And I believe there is a count of 16 of these solar deck lights in this box. We're gonna have to 100% make sure when we open this thing up. So I guess let's go ahead and hop right into it. So again, on the box here, you can see APONUO Solar Deck Lights. Nothing much on this side other than, again, solar deck lights and their CE labels or whatever. I was going to say FCC, but that's not FCC. Anyways, on the top here, we also have a label. Yeah, so 16. You can see right there, waterproof and stuff. We'll be testing that out later on. And that's about it for the box. So let's go ahead and cut this thing open. Once again, don't have my knife. I need to get a new one. So I'll just be using a screwdriver here, which will work just fine. So cut the tape there, and okay, so here they are. And definitely looks like there's 16 in there. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so definitely a lot of deck lights. So we'll only be testing out a few of these. They all work the exact same. I could guarantee they're the same part number stuff like that. So it doesn't matter which ones we test or whatever, they're still gonna work the same. But I'll go and set up a few on our deck and stuff just to show off. So here it is. You can see here screw holes to obviously mount it. I believe yeah, okay, here they are. Oh, wow. Okay, they also come with screws. That's pretty cool. It also comes with 3M strips, so then you could stick it onto like the bottom of a deck or something like that instead of using the screws. So that's pretty cool too. But once again, back to the product. You can see the little solar thing here to obviously take in energy. And the little light and stuff inside. So let's go and pull this. And okay, so now it should be activated. They might need a charge. Okay, never mind, they don't. Yep, you can see they are working. And then when there's light, they're off. And then I'm going to put my hand over here to turn it off. And it turns on immediately. So very cool. So what I'll go and do now is leave these out in the sun, actually. Just a few, I would say probably 7. So then they could get a charge. And from there, I'll go ahead and show you guys how they work. All right, so it is now the next day, and what I went ahead and did is I put these outside. There's 3 on each side here on our porch. Sorry about the dog barking. Can't do much about that, but anyways, you can see they're all set up. This is what they look like. And I actually had these out last night too, and they worked all throughout the night. And I went ahead and let them get charged a little bit too. But you can see here, if I put my hand over the solar panel, they are working. So very cool. So this is what they look like during the day. Also, I use the 3M strips instead of the screws. And those are working perfectly fine. You can see moving it back and forth, they ain't going anywhere. So definitely some strong 3M tape, if you want to call it, that they use. So pretty cool. Once again, I'll be out here in like, I don't know, 12 hours or something. And I'll go ahead and show you guys what they look like during the night. All right, so it's about, I would say, a week later, and you can see all the lights are lit up here on our stairs. Now, once again, this really doesn't matter where you use it, it'll still work the same. Now, one thing I do want to note is that the lights, it really has to be dark out for them to work. Because, for example, if I come over here with like a flashlight and like there's just a little bit of light, they will turn off. So if anything, they almost work kind of too good. So kind of you really need an environment that there's not much light. Like, for example, our light over there, right there, it's, I guess, kind of shining over here, and sometimes it shuts them off, sometimes it doesn't. Or like if I'm driving up here in a car or something and the headlights go by them, it kind of like freaks them out and they don't know what to do, so they just stay off. Also, these things need sun because like a few of these here are not, they weren't working, I would say. So I shined a light on them actually for like a minute and then took it off, and now they're working. So number one, make sure they're definitely getting good light. We're not really here on the porch. It mainly just gets shade, so we might have to move these. But make sure they get good light during the day, obviously, to charge. But during the night, make sure they don't really get any light. Otherwise, it might kind of like freak them out and turn them off, but other than that, they seem to be working great, and it looks a lot more dim on camera than they are in real life. I could see, for example, you can't really see the entire stair, and I can, so they are definitely working pretty well. I'm gonna go and get a close-up here once again of them. You can see right there. So there it is. So what I guess I'll go and do now is go ahead and go downstairs and give you guys my final opinions. Alright, so it's now the next day, and I'm just deciding I'm gonna go ahead and give my final opinions out here, since all these are set up here, and I don't want to do my final opinions with extra ones all in the packaging and stuff, so I'm just gonna do it out here. So overall, what do I think of these solar deck lights? Now, in my opinion, these things are pretty good now. As I went over previously, if you're gonna get these, make sure they are in a dark environment where it has no light. They will work great then. And then also during the day, you can see here, I mean, let alone it is pretty shady out right now, but when the sun is actually shining, it cuts off about right here. And these are obviously in the shade all the time, and I don't think they get charged very well. So number one, I don't think in this case they're getting charged very well. So if you're going to get these, again, make sure during the day they get good sun so they can charge, but during the night when you want them to work, make sure they are in a very dark environment, and these things should work just fine. So once again, if you're looking for some solar deck lights, go ahead and get these. Now I believe, once again, this was a 16 pack. It's been a while since I unboxed these, but I'm pretty sure it came with 16, and so far it seems like a very good deal. So once again, if you're looking for solar deck lights, go ahead and pick these up. So yeah, I guess that's really it for this video. Hope everybody enjoyed, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.